Keep going.
I can't quite hear the music, but I just hear it enough to know that it's just a bunch of percussive garbage nonsense.
The one that it's a song that just gets on my nerves for whatever reason that I keep hearing. It seems like endlessly is oh god, now I'm blanking on her name. The Concrete Rose. She.
Take me home.
Yeah, Take Me Home. She was in TNA. Sunny Kiss. Yeah, like Sunny Kiss theme music. I believe Sunny Kiss uses feminine pronouns. But yeah, Sunny Kiss theme music was in. It keeps popping up in the menu, and like I don't really have anything against Sunny Kiss, but I just find that theme music annoying, and it just won't go away. Anyway, we've had several matches, including a barbed wire death match, and it's provided just enough fatigue that we might have to eat a meal. So let's do that.
Oh, hey folks, I'm Below the Vulture.
Oh yeah, I'm Sir JG. We're sorry. I guess I didn't completely indicate to you that we're playing the game now. New York
I figured
snack
you might have stealthily snuck in while I was talking about percussive garbage music.
Yes. I mean, I probably would have like clicked stop recording if you started saying, "Hey, I really need to tell you what's going on with real name of family member here and real life shocking personal information." Oh my god.
Needs food badly. More references.
Warrior needs food badly. Wherever he is, he will run in our hearts forever towards food. Here's your famous New York hot dog. It's me, Waitress A, back. Although I think the one I named Waitress B might have been the first one to appear.
Waitress B. She'll tell you how to get fame.
I know New York is known for hot dogs.
I didn't really know that, but why?
Now I kind of wish we had... Oh, yeah, so Chicago and Washington, D.C., known for pizza. New York? Well, I mean, it is known for hot dogs. Like, they've got the hot dog in the vendors on the street, but yeah. Also, I don't know why it was Get Fame that finally mentioned it. It put it in my head since we've seen a lot of Lucha Underground guys. But man, I wish there was like a AAA Studio Lucha Underground game. Like, yes. Mini games of that would include using lightning from the god of the Aztec gauntlet to shoot people and explode their heads. Because that happened. Not in live action. That was a pre-tape, but, you know. They wouldn't.
All of the mini games would involve people getting jumped by randos in a warehouse as part of their introductory video.
all the story events would involve, like, Sexy Star, the female luchadora, actually being kidnapped and tied in a chair in the basement of, like, weird, you know, sadists and stuff. Because that happened. Marty the Moth and his sister, La Mariposa. But that's not what this game is. This game's all about hot dogs. Hot dogs may be the original fast food. New York is their birthplace. That's why they're sometimes referred to as Frankfurters. As time went on, we were at the forefront of better ingredients and new techniques. Because that's what you think about when you think about those New York City, like, hot dog stands where just have, like, a tray full of, like, hot water and hot dogs in them. You think about ingredients.
We were at the front of hot dog technology.
A story with some history behind it. It's still striving after reaching a goal. Oh, I love it.
Your hot dogs will run through my digestive system forever. Much like Warrior runs through my heart.
Live forever, mysterious ingredients.
I'm glad you enjoyed my answer. Now I hope you enjoy your food. Quietly. I've chosen a nice red wine, as you can see over there on the right. I served you...
This is a pretty nice looking snack shop here.
They've given you what looks like a Merlot in a juice glass. So enjoy.
Time to end this fast.
Well, it's true. You haven't eaten since, like, you've had like 2 matches since you ate. Presumably, okay. you didn't wrestle on Rampage on the same day of the pay-per-view, exploding barbed wire death match.
Now, I noticed this before, but outside, the outside picture there is no reason for the resolution on the window image back there to be that low.
I guess the idea is that, like, they're simulating...
Like, that's an image ripped off of Google Street View or something? I'm not really, like...
All right, Mr. Gran Turismo, Mr. My Discord server has a little car chat. They're trying, and they're doing a terrible job of simulating that if a normal film camera had sharp focus on the back of your head, it would not have a sharp focus image of the cars. What they've given us instead is a pixelated image of cars, yes, which is not the same thing.
They're substituting the concept of focus for resolution.
Exactly. Hot dog, the ball game, the fair, the deposition. Ha! Any time is a great time for a hot dog. Here are 2 hot dogs. That is not a hot dog, it is 2. You can't escape them in New York. You can't resist them in New York. These are hilarious references to films.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog. So hot dogs are a big, like, the phrase hot dog is something that Mickey Mouse says a lot, just as a, like, positive exclamation.
Yeah.
Baby BB really loves Mickey Mouse.
Aw.
Yeah, which, you know, considering one of Bronco's favorite things when he was that young was trucks and zombies, I'm like, oh, Mickey Mouse, that's nice.
As it happens, like this, so I was, so yesterday was, a day in the actual center getting, the treatments and whatnot, and before, my normal thing to watch at the infusion center is the Golden Girls. But it wasn't on yet. Then I found Futurama on Comedy Central. Comedy Central doesn't seem to have any consistency with their scheduling. But they did like a little 2-hour...
You said you had Futurama. I feel like the only times I've ever put Comedy Central on in the past decade have been Futurama's on.
I guess I just, it's a slightly different start time. But there was 2 hours of Futurama, so I obviously checked them out. I think I missed my Golden Girls chance. Or Golden Girls didn't air this week because I ended up coming back for South Park. And that's one of those shows it's always kind of funny, but I never seek it out. But it happened to be the Jonas Brothers episode where Mickey Mouse was,
where they had that, yeah.
Christians are fucking retarded. So fun. All right, so let's do a little sightseeing here, or do we want to do a press conference? I guess it doesn't matter. It's just a chance to hope.
We should use this turn to work out and then come back and do one of these things.
Because
we will lose energy from the workout.
No, you are correct. That is the essence of strategy. Now, we won't get energy back from either of those activities, though. Or do we get some from a press conference, I guess? Sightseeing gives you attitude, but not energy, I think.
Sightseeing gives you
a little of both,
your psych gauge.
Yes, so that you can wave your arms around like an octopus, yeah.
Also, if you are moving your analog controllers right now, my boobs are also jiggling around.
Metal Gear Solid 4, folks. Rage is a very dangerous emotion, you think? Alright, so we're going to skip this dialogue because it has not changed.
And nobody else is hanging out here,
right.
So... Okay.
No one else works. Like, Brian Cage, that's not a guy who spends any time at the gym. Oh,
there you go.
We spoke too soon.
We get a random gym event.
I mean, it's not as bad as outroing with 10 minutes of video left, but we did speak too soon here. You call that a workout? Apparently I've been told I sound Irish. I mean, JJ, I can't do Brummy. I don't know all the UK accents. My warm up is
supposed to be Welsh or something. What is it?
No, he's from Birmingham or one of the cities in the north of England, and I don't remember which one. And they sound very different from each other if you're English, and to us it all just sounds like somebody took Oliver Twist and jammed his hand into a blender and he just starts screaming in pain. You call that a workout? My warm-up is more intense than that. Also, remember that time that me and both of my friends invited you to join us and then you said yes and we said ha-ha and then we all beat you up? It's the stain on your perfect 15-0 record.
Oh, my record is still 15-0. I don't know what you're talking about. We all have our own methods, the bastard fuck. Obviously, what we're both doing has worked for us.
That's a good point. Let's hug it out. I expected that kind of weak-willed answer from you, BTV. Let me tell you this.
I want to get a selfie with you.
You aren't as good as you think you are, but I do want a selfie with you.
You want to see how good I am, perhaps in Rampage?
Okay, is it alright if I bring friends? Oh, don't worry. I think you'll be seeing me in the ring soon enough. Until then. Alright, well, I guess my big complaint...
Hey, that means we got even more octagonal wrenches.
Yeah, and my thing I was saying in the comments before that I then brought forward to the video itself is, what kind of storyline has the world champion lose in the only encounter he gets with the heels, and he never gets any chance to get revenge? I guess we are getting our chance here because, but it's just like random that we're getting it. It's not like
it does
by
not appear
design.
to have any like.
Yeah. So we can power up our clothesline from hell.
We can
Probably
power up our powers.
Yeah, we could get the most powerful finisher ever. We could power up our arms to match everything else, and
you could power up your arm, and then you could do the classic. This is probably there must be a speed run of those NWO N64 games involving Hulk Hogan, where you just clothesline everyone and get a one-hit KO from each match.
And I think properly, because the game was programmed in Japan, I think they have memories of the Muscle Bomber, which is a clothesline when Hulk Hogan does it, and it is therefore far more powerful. But we'll give you ultimate finisher power. And again, I just refuse to spend points on giving you a wider moveset. That's not how we do it here. Change records.
You really are trying to make me look Hulk Hogan.
I could get rid of that stain on your 22-0-1 record. Except that I can't, because the change record screen won't understand how to count that one either. So let's go out. Oh no, it's Dynamite. I guess we're fighting him on Dynamite, not on Rampage, because we already had a Rampage match. Okay. So
we'll fight him on Rampage in
next
next
week.
Rampage.
Yeah. All right, we'll get some of our energy back here. And again, nobody can be bothered to show up. Like, we gave you a dialogue.
We're a tiny Bobo the Vulture standing in front of the sign of Radio City Music Hall.
It's kind of an unusually low-res image of Radio City Music Hall.
Like on a high platform of the marquee of Radio City Music Hall.
You can't. There actually is a crowd assembled. You can't tell. They're all saying, "Don't jump! You have so much to live for."
Let me tell you, I'm proud of all my accomplishments in AEW. This has become the premier wrestling company, and the competition here is fierce.
It's not Roundhouse.
Nope. Still, I'm all about challenging myself. In fact, I've gone to AEW management and talked with them about it.
I'd like to be involved in more matches where 3 people attack me simultaneously and there's nothing I can do.
They assured me I'll be challenged in the future. Can I succeed? You're damn right I can.
And our attitude is increased by what?
Oh, so Radio City Music Hall is so small because it's some variety of like screen behind him. Is that what we're? I don't know.
Oh yeah, that could be. It's like a projected image of Radio City's Music Hall. Yeah.
Much like Kane can project the image of ambulances into his opponent's heads.
Yes. Only reference the most widely remembered things in wrestling history to the Vulture brothers.
Just a weird-ass promo from probably 20 years ago.
That was like 20 seconds long and part of a feud that's not that well remembered anyway. The G brothers bringing you the wrestling references you can connect with. No, he did. He started talking about I was going to put Chris Jericho in an ambulance, and then the screen started showing an ambulance as he talked. Backstage at Dynamite, New York City, New York.
Hey, Dr. Britt Baker, MD.
Hi, Dr.
See, at least I can recognize them. Like I can recognize their character models once I've seen them a few times.
Oh yeah, no, Dr.
Whether they resemble the person in question or a person at all.
This is like one of those like Mexican dolls of Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, that like the Annabelle series would be based around. Bobo the Vulture, you act so virtuous. If you're such a hero, then you should have no problem taking on AEW's top villains.
Like,
in fact, you should have no problem facing not 1 but 3 of them tonight. Well, okay, be careful what you joke about.
Manager of Dynamite, or
well,
what's going on?
They don't seem to have made a model for Tony Khan, but just a picture of him that appears when he tweets. But no, you remember how a minute ago I was joking about, hey, I'm asking for more challenges. Perhaps 3 guys can attack me at once. Well, never mind, game. That was a joke. That's not a simple question. It's just the doctor ordered. It's what the doctor ordered. As in Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. I hope that she's one of the villains we'll be facing. Oh, 1-on-3 gauntlet match. That's a little different. 3 in a row is different from 3 just attacking you simultaneously.
I see that Pac is one of them. I figured it was going to be Pac and Phoenix and Penta again.
No, that would give us a chance to get revenge. Instead, it's Pac, MJF, and I guess Matt Jackson was a heel during this? Because I think that's him. It's hard to tell when he's not wearing his dumbass Hardy's cosplay gear. And I was really hoping Britt Baker would be one of our opponents. You got to take on Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter, except she's not in the game, and then Rebel, except she's not in the game. At Bobo at is at where Bobo. It's at. I guess we're starting with the guy who appeared to be in the middle of the gauntlet.
Oh, I guess he was the closest to us, just like his fist was to the camera.
Wait, how come I can't win the diamond ring, whatever the hell it's called? No.
Wait,
we both have the cheat and attack before the bell, so it kind of canceled out. But no, I forget what they call it. It's the diamond. Wow, I've got a signature already. I guess I'm probably at an advantage because it's a handicap match.
Yeah, I mean, clearly that's what happens in a handicap match. You're at a massive advantage.
Well, no, probably in order to make it seem fair. But anyway, he's got a football that he's just allowed to use, I guess.
Also, why, like...
Can I please grapple it? Ah! So that's what happens when you do the sportsmanship thing. It's like I rolled away from him and acted annoyed instead of taking further hits.
No. MJF is not unsportsmanlike. He brought in a piece of sports equipment.
That's a good point.
Which is clearly just stored under the ring for purposes of needing to play football during the show. That's one of those things that I guess some people have an issue with and other people don't. We're like,
MJF is actually being kind of difficult because he's
under the ring, but
he's doing a thing where he gets up off the mat and gets a chance to attack or jump into a grapple. It's actually going pretty poorly here.
Well, you have a desperation impulse should you need it.
Well, I'm hoping to just do the rollout instead. Fuck, why did I get back in the ring? He still has that signature. I have to remember how to get out.
There's a menu that you can find out this information.
No, I'm about to take his finisher anyway, because he cheated and put his ring on.
The diamond punch.
Okay, I think we were still in. God, yeah, I guess I do need to look it up.
Desperation impulse mode.
You get in and out of the ring.
L2 they're not chanting "Let's go, Bobo."
Because he's a created wrestler and they don't have good sound options for that. I don't believe he will actually. Yeah, so this is a gauntlet match where I'm in as much trouble as I remember being in a long time against the first guy. And I'm really not clear on whether I'm allowed to cheat with that weapon. Because he pulled it out. AI is not usually going to pull it out if they will get DQ'd for using it.
This would be a brilliant move, like tactical move by MJF to just like introduce a weapon and then not use it.
Oh wow, that was pretty impressive, whatever the hell I just did there.
I don't know what it was, but I liked it. Oh, you're powerbombing him onto the steel steps. Okay, yeah.
I feel like we've probably made a sufficient comeback in this match now. Yeah.
The momentum meter, you wouldn't really know it.
He appears to be immune to it. Okay. I was hitting it at the wrong angle.
Far enough over on that one. So there appear to be not really any countouts or anything.
Yeah, I think it probably is no DQ. Can I check that?
It does not let you. It doesn't appear to show you match rules.
Yeah, I'm thinking if there's no countouts, it's probably No DQ as well.
Just one more thing. No
DQ. Right into the turnbuckle.
Yeah, that really damaged his head. When you suplexed his butt into the turnbuckle.
Yeah, this has been rough. He actually is legitimately harder than anyone else because he's got this kind of interesting being downed counter where he grapples you immediately. But, break a few more barriers. The problem will be I have to beat 2 guys after.
Oh.
So I just have to actually, I have to be... Britt Baker told me it was going to be a challenge. Trying to find out if we can finish these matches on the outside. I should have known better than to grapple him while he was doing a weird pose like I can't be pinned right now. Nope. Oh, fuck.
Like, get this back into the ring while I'm still almost defeated. Oh, Mojado.
Okay, go for the 619. Except that I don't have that.
That doesn't seem like a good time to grab him. There we go. That does.
Right on the sign.
Onto the wet sign. No. Desperation impulsing.
Yeah,
there.
he got his desperation impulse. Is that going to mean he gets to pin me immediately? Oh, that means he instantly has a finisher. That's not good. I countered it, god damn it, game! I did a grapple counter. I'm going to lose the first match of the... Oh, no, I'm not. Okay.
Yeah, no. It's okay. Calm down. You're in your own room.
Well, he's also getting, like, infinite finishers. That's his finisher, not his signature.
Yeah. Oh, he's on special and he gets...
All right. So, I finally got my second loss, and this one was in the first match of a gauntlet. Thank you, Britt Baker.
Well, apparently, Dave Meltzer really hates it when you lose.
Oh, I've noticed that. In exhibition mode, when you lose, like, your score is always, like, less than half. So, Britt Baker really didn't need to set up that, that match as a gauntlet match.
In fact, said, I expect you'll still be seeing me soon, but later on.
VTV could defeat 3 of AEW's dirtiest players, not for lack of effort. I imagine more challenges await. Yeah, no, but that, like, I'll legitimately say that was more difficult than other guys because of a couple of, like, just, I guess they were passive things he had that made him harder to beat. He was actually able to dive forward and grapple you in a position where most guys would have, would just get up and be standing there for a second. He was, like, coming off the ground and grappling. And we got injured. So we have to actually spend our turns wisely now. I suppose we should be spending money on stuff like momentum boosts. I haven't spent money in a while. That would have been...
waited to see if we were going to go back to Washington, D.C. to get another $500 t-shirt.
That would have been a really good time to buy some items to help me cheese in a, gauntlet match situation. The Steel Wool. Welcome to Pittsburgh. You may be hard to steal, but this shirt isn't. Pittsburgh, famously the hometown of Britt Baker, so perhaps that's why she has become the primary villain of the piece here. So special treatment is supposed to heal our injuries.
Yes.
I haven't seen anyone show up here to greet us at the medical center, but it's possible. Man, that was a really good episode of Futurama I just watched, and my injuries are healed.
I feel great for having to do that. Gonna make the day tap.
Oh, now we don't need to eat either. Although we know something we've been tipped off is going to give us plot. So this will be game-relevant plot. Oh, it's gone now. Oh, fuck, that means if I had done it then, we would have gotten plot, but because I thought I could come back and do it in a moment, I deserve that 22-1 record. My skills have just depleted here.
Man.
We lost it forever. Well, I mean, we could do a match and then...
there's nothing else that we need to do right now. We could just go to Rampage and see whether or not...
we could fight MJF one-on-one and...
Yeah. We probably have time for about one more match. One more match.
Oh no, a tag match.
With
Orange.
Yeah. Also, I don't think he was a part of the company yet, and he's probably not high up enough on the sort of like roster relevance for it to be a thing. But why couldn't we have Sanjay Dutt here?
Well, yeah, he's kind of a manager.
He's a manager-ish. He's a like agent or something.
He's got
right?
the same number of losses that Bobo the Vulture does right now.
Yeah, our records are identical.
And there doesn't seem to be an option to not have him be in your game because, you know, he's dead, and maybe I don't want to be reminded of that during my fun video game.
Well, I mean, you know, that's one reason I would choose the SmackDown brand as opposed to the Raw brand when we were playing.
Oh no, those games let you take people off the roster. You didn't have to have Chris Benoit showing up if you didn't want him to.
If you didn't want to think about murder-suicide every time you decided you want to play your game.
Hey, no fair, Johnny Hungy. I even switched focus on you so that I could take you out. Well, Orange is trying to help me out. I got to give him credit here.
But somebody keeps on like aiming a laser pointer at him. The yellow laser pointer, or the red laser pointer, keeps going at him, and there's a blue laser pointer that keeps floating just above Brody Lee.
What the hell happened there? I was setting up to put him through a fence, and then like, just randomly people were whipped around. Like they didn't really have an explanation for what happened. I don't think.
So this is a tornado tag, or?
No, it's just a poorly designed game.
Okay.
Yeah, Brody Lee and I are still the legal men. Oh, and I'm... Okay. I switched against my will to the guy on the... I don't think I ever had confidence that this game would do tag match as well. I'm still apparently like just dazed as fuck. Like I can't do anything right now.
And how was Brody down but not out? Like I feel like he was already clothesline from hell. Although I guess Silver is not your issue right now.
No, I need to get refocused on... Oh, fuck. Silver's going to follow me, though.
I gotta do a team-up finisher on the non-legal man.
If I could ever just... Yeah, and I'm not allowed to interrupt that, by the way. So I'm going to lose my finisher here. Maybe we should have switched over to Bloodstained. It seems like my confidence has fallen off a cliff. This is worse than the time I lost the Young Bucks minigame.
Although that also happened in this session, so...
I think that's where it all started, really. That's where it all went to hell.
Just because it's a minigame doesn't mean it is an option.
I will say I've gotten some utility out of that. I've like Boba the Vulture is channeling his inner Larry Zbyszko, but I've gotten a lot of utility out of that. We would have lost against MJF even sooner if I wasn't for constantly rolling out of the ring.
Well, also it's a.
Okay, I didn't actually mean to do that. Well, let's see if this is no DQ.
Exploding barbed wire baseball bat. Who cares, really?
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure this is no DQ, but if it's not, it's worth it. Orange appears to be near death.
He just looks that way. He's you see.
I was doing the grapple counter. I guess that's... I wasn't powerful. I didn't have enough momentum to count. Oh, thank you for that, Johnny Yogi. Can I roll back into the ring with R3? Yeah, I'm not being allowed to really counter anything right now. I think I got busted open. Yeah, it's not letting me counter grapples at all.
Now, there's a question: is that your blood or is that Johnny Hunky's? Because he did get hit with an exploding barbed wire baseball bat, even if it only exploded about as well as, you know, the ring in that match you're telling me about.
Where? I mean, what happened to my defense?
My defense.
No, I can't. I'm not seeing the instructions on how to do them. Grapple guard. Yeah, I'm hitting the right button. I think it's just because my stamina is depleted. It's not working. I don't know. Now he's got a signature. I'm rolling out of the ring in the farthest possible direction.
You know, for a while there, this had me in the mind of Bobo the Vulture in his handicap match against Big Show and John Cena. Or no, was it?
No, you guys are doing a double team? Oh, no, we're doing a double team move, and Johnny Hungy was unable to interfere.
I mean, he was powerless against it.
Throw him back in here, Orange.
Inside.
Come on back in here, Brody. Don't make me do my finisher on Orange Cassidy. That wouldn't make any sense. There we go. There we go. At last.
Come on. Get him. Get him. Orange, do something. I know it's not your gimmick.
Oh,
you
no.
motherfucker.
He's actually been a pretty effective partner, all things considered. Oh, I should let him do his finisher or signature. All right, just stop Johnny Hungy. That's all I ask at this point. I'm not asking. Oh no, the roll up from Johnny Hungy. It's all over.
I realized that this is like that's the nickname or whatever's going on here, but just the "Would you stop Johnny Hungy?" It's a little silly.
A little bit. Well, now he's got a signature. I've got a special. We've all got Johnny Hungy in our lives to deal with. And I can't even, like, in SmackDown, you could call your partner in, kind of anticipating the pin coming up. Good job.
Oh, jeez. This really is a classically retro-inspired game, and that your partner will come in, be completely paralyzed by the mass.
He's disoriented. I might be able to pin him anyway. Yeah. Yes. My devastating finishing move. I think it was Orange Cassidy knocked him over at some point. That improved my mood a bit after our loss to MJF. That was some old school PS1 level. What the fuck is your tag team partner even doing? Kind of fun.
Yeah, and I think that might be the place. Well, I guess once we see what Taz has to say about the other card today. It might be where we have to end it for this video.
A great win and a great match from the team of Orange Cassidy and Bobo the Vulture. The new best friends. My father's Godzilla.
There was one dub of Son of Godzilla where he had a super dippy voice. I don't know if that's even the most common one.
Wait, what? We got injured again?
Well, okay, that seems reasonable.
I guess we got busted open. I guess we got busted open at some point, but we were the ones using the barbed wire baseball bat. All right, well, I guess we're going back to the hospital. We can do that again before we call it a video. Or maybe not. Yeah, we got to keep these timely. So when we come back next time, I mean, this has been a real disaster. We've had a series of setbacks. We're at 30 or 23-1. I don't know how I can look at myself in the mirror, but I'll try.
It's like, for me, it's like looking in a mirror right now.
Well, yes, because you, of course, are wearing a singlet and injured. When we come back next time, we'll try to win matches and not lose them, but that may not be within our powers. Bye-bye.